Right, back onto the Ruby, because obviously I've got a 1500 Ford Crossroad GT engine in there out of a Corsair that has been bored out. It's got oversized pistons. It is about a 1600 now, it is. Got ported head, flowed. It's got a twin Weber, bigger jets in it, blah blah blah. I've never had it running yet. I'm going to have it running at the last thing I do before I get it on the road. Because if I do get it running now, I'm not going to get it running. So one of the problems is going to be airflow. Hopefully the radiator is going to be man enough to do it. I've got a rheostat in there with an electric fan. Obviously goes into the top hose, so I can run the temperature, get the fan in cooler so it doesn't get overheated, sort of thing. I can run it at a cooler temperature instead of really hot, as I do, sort of about 90 degrees and 100 degrees sort of thing. So I'm going to hopefully run this 60-70 degrees, so it shouldn't boil up or cause any issues or pressurise or anything. That's the plan. So what I've got to do is I'm going to try and keep all the airflow. They should have a panel in here, obviously, so when the air comes through the front, it don't all shoot out the side around the radiator. It actually goes through, directs through it. So what I'm going to be doing in this little video is making a little, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, radiator side panels to go on there. So yeah, it's going to be pretty much similar. I could put some swage lines in it, or like they usually have original, but it's going to be one of them things I don't think I'm going to bother. I'm just going to do it a straight plate, put a little angle on it and put a little fit on it. This way, yeah, fitting on it to here where it's meant to go, and also I believe down here is where it's meant to bolt to, but it's going to go 3 inches down there a bit further. So I want to try and get as much airflow through this as I can. I might even put another little shorter piece to go across here to here, shape it round a bit more. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to sort of have a plate and see what I can do and make it up as I go along. So right, back soon. Right, what I've done, I've cut 2 bits of 1.2mm steel out, and I've done them to the length of, I believe it's 19 inches. I'll just double check in front of you. 19 1/4, and follow that round there. That was 4 1/4 down to. That's the dimensions of it, what I've done. So when it's back on the car, obviously the longer side I've put a fold in it. The longer side is going to go there. So if you notice what I've done, I've put a cut up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this piece that way towards the centre of the car, and then I'm going to weld these two back together so it makes a neater plate. So when by bending that bit towards the centre of the car, that will allow this plate here to move over to this angle here. That will, and then I can use the original bolt hole down there, and I'll be able to use the original bolt hole there. So I'll now bend that across there, and then I'll be back. So well, what I did, one of the videos I recorded, it sort of, then I didn't happen because my battery was a bit low, so I sort of jumped it a little bit. So what I'm doing, I'm going to try and go back. These are them bits of steel that I folded, and what I did do is they sort of fold and they go into place like so, like that. So quite a nice fit. So what I did is when I folded this end originally, then I folded this end over top of that, which then you get an overlap, which is there. So what I did, I cut through with a grinder one of the parts, I believe it was this side here, the outer edge, welded that back together, which does look like this. So I've drilled a hole in there which is going to be for the top mounting hole, and I'm going to weld a captive nut on the back of that, so when it bolts together I won't have to sort of hold the nut all the time, or the nut behind the bolt all the time. So that as far as I got, and it brings that quite nice and close down there. And once I've got this one in place, I will drill the bottom hole down there to make sure that goes in the right place. I don't want to do two at once because I might have just went wrong and I effed it up. So right, I'll be back when I've done the nut. Right, so that is it basically. Now fitted in. I think they look pretty good really. I say it took me about an hour to make. My spare time cost me bugger all to make. So it'll go well. The other side is in there. I'll go around and give you a quick glance. There you go. The other side's in there. Snug with the radiator. I don't know if I'm going to put a bit on the top. They didn't originally have them, I don't think. A bit of going across here. Because the bonnet obviously runs so close. I suppose for the extra air that can't go through the radiator, it has got to escape somewhere, isn't it? Because it's all down below, one or two. Don't know. But I think that'll probably be good enough. I've not seen them with the tops up there. If you look through the radiator, I don't know if you really see, but it does look a lot better. It does. So right, that'll conclude this video. I know it's a short one, but short and sweet as I say. So right, thank you very much. Goodbye.